Hey everyone, and welcome to today's podcast of Why Your Voice Matters. A lot of people want to believe that one vote doesn't matter, one vote's not going to make a difference, and that their vote isn't going to change anything at all. But some people think elections are only important during presidential races, while others simply choose not to vote at all. But what if one decision, one vote, could change everything, shape schools, roads, laws, and even the future of the entire community. Today we're going to talk about why voting matters, how it affects everyday life, and why every voice matters. Why people don't vote? Well, every election year, millions of people decide not to vote because they think their vote's not going to matter, it's not going to change anything, it's not going to go the way they want it. But you never know. What if that vote changes everything? Some say politics are boring, or they choose not to do it because they just don't want to hear the debates between one another, or they just simply don't watch the news and don't educate themselves enough. But when people stop participating in important decisions like voting, it changes everything. Sometimes the people that they didn't want to win, or things that they wanted don't go their way because they decided not to vote. And then important decisions are left in the hands of fewer and fewer people every day because people decide just not to vote. Voting is one of the main ways that citizens can express their opinions, choose leaders who represent their beliefs and values. If people do not vote, they lose the opportunity to help shape the future of their own communities. How voting affects daily life. Well, many people do not realize how much voting impacts everyday life, everyone's life, matter of fact. Elected leaders make decisions about school, transportation, public safety, healthcare, parks, and community programs. Including local elections can have major effect on neighborhoods and families. For example, school board members help decide policies that affect students directly. City councils decide how money is spent on roads, public services, and local projects. These decisions influence people every single day, whether they realize it or not, because they're very important decisions that a lot of people don't take part in or don't realize are very important. Voting is not the Voting is not only about choosing leaders, but it's about choosing the direction of a community and having the right leader lead someone's community. The power of one vote. History has shown that the elections can be decided by very small numbers of voters. In some local elections, only a few dozen voters separated the winners from the losers. That means every single vote truly mattered. Like we learned the other day in class that currently there's not a lot of younger people voting. It's mainly older people who are voting more, and it's not really us. So we really need to start taking a step forward and making sure that we're voting so that way everyone has a voice. Throughout history, many people fought hard for the right to vote. Women's rights, activists, civil rights leaders, and countless ordinary citizens worked for years to make voting accessible to more Americans. And very strongly on women's rights because at some point women weren't able to vote. And I feel like that's something that us women should be proud about and be going to vote with every election or any time that there's a vote needed. Everyone should vote because like we said, women used to not have the right to vote. And people fought so hard for everyone to be able to vote and everyone to have equal rights. So I believe your vote matters. Voting is more than filling out a ballot. It's a chance to speak up and create change and influence the future. Every vote represents the voice, and every voice matters. Whether it's a local election or a national one, participation helps communities grow stronger and better and more connected. So the next time an election comes around, remember this: your vote may be just one vote, but together votes have the power to shape history. Your vote matters. Your vote can change the world. Thank you for listening to Why Your Vote Matters.